Hi guys, today I will be doing a focaccia. I already have one in my channel, but this is a better upgraded version of it. So what we're gonna do right now is just take our onions and we are gonna caramelize them, so we can put it on top of our focaccia. So I'll bring you back to my stove. So I'm gonna start off by putting olive oil. And you want your pan to be hot for this. So a little bit of olive oil. We're going to use a good brand of olive oil. Just like that. And I want this to be really hot. I mean, you want to hear the sizzle once you put the onions there. Okay, so my pan is hot. I'm going to add my onions. And I want this to caramelize really well. And you want thin strips of onion. You want to cut them thinly. If you have a madeleine, go ahead and use the madeleine. The thinnest one, the thinnest blade you have. So to this, I will be adding some black pepper. And this is not in the ingredients, as you saw in the beginning. This is very explanatory itself, so obviously you need pepper. To caramelize onions, I like to add a little bit of sugar. One-eighth of a teaspoon. Of course, salt. You want flavor on the onions. You don't plain caramelized onions, right? And I'll be using a drizzle of balsamic vinegar. Good balsamic vinegar. I'm gonna add salt to it. Eighth of a teaspoon of salt. And I want this to cook down completely. So I'll bring you back once they're almost caramelized. They're about done. I'm going to drizzle some balsamic, and that's about half a teaspoon of it. Half a teaspoon of balsamic. Good balsamic. Okay. That's about it. Turn this off. Put it aside. And let it cool, and we're going to use it once our focaccia for our focaccia topping. So that's there, and I'll move you back to the other counter. So here I'm making, we're going to make the bread. Right now I'm going to make the bread. So in here I have the yeast and the sugar. And I'm going to put my warm water. Give this a little mix. Okay. And I'm going to put my olive oil here. And that's 3 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm sorry. Okay, so my yeast is alive. I'm doing well. So I'm just going to mix this. I'm going to get an egg. Put it in here. And I know this is not traditional Italian focaccia. but this is a really good version of it. Believe me, guys. Mix well. Attach my dough hook. You can do this by hand, but I'm not gonna do it by hand. Do it the fast way. Add my flour. And this is what we call bakers a straight dough. A straight dough is basically you just add everything together. You know, not like other doughs that you have to add it in phases. But this one is just called a straight dough. Straight doughs are like pizza doughs. You add everything together. Focaccias, baguettes are straight doughs. So I'm just going to get the spatula so I can spread it down the bottom. So while that's mixing, I'm going to add my last ingredient, which is the salt, to the remaining flour that I have here. So you guys can see it. Now I don't add it directly to the yeast because salt does kill yeast. So you don't want to add it directly to the yeast. You just always want to add it once your dough is forming, like that. Okay. So it looks nice. It's looking very nice. Just scrape down the bottom of the bowl so all the flour could incorporate. Oops, sorry. Okay. Doing this quickly. So now my dough has formed, and I'm going to let this knead for about 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes. If you're doing it by hand, go ahead and knead it for 10 to 15 minutes. Once you know your dough, it's kneaded, once you knead it enough, it's when it springs back. Okay? But if you're doing it by machine, 3 to 5 minutes. By hand, 10 to 15 minutes. And I'll bring you back once it's done. My dough is done, and I can tell because once I touch it, as you guys can see, it springs back. Okay? And that's when I know that the dough it's been kneaded enough. So I'm gonna let it rise for an hour. You know, the basics, oil the bowl, let it rise for an hour, and then I'll bring you back once an hour has. Okay, so my dough has finished rising, as you can see, it's risen really nicely. Okay, so I have my tomato here. You want to thinly slice it so they could bake in the oven nicely. And if you have baked oven tomatoes, even better. I caramelized onion, I got garlic powder and oregano and basil. I know the recipe says rosemary, but I don't have rosemary. You can use your favorite herbs. If you don't like herbs, you could definitely not use them. You could take them off. You can use Parmesan too. Oh, and I got one of these aluminum containers. I'm going to use olive oil. And you want to be nice and generous with this. Don't be stingy. And I'm just going to go everywhere. Cover the pan. So I'm just going to set you guys here. Okay, so you guys are doing good there. Oh. So now I'm just going to get my dough. And I'm just going to put it down here. And I'm just going to with my fingers, and if you guys can see, you know, you're going to put those famous holes on the focaccia. You don't want them to go all to punch. You don't want to punch it through. You just want to, you know, make the indents. Okay. So now we're gonna put our topping. topping. Start off with my onions, or what I really love. I like to put a lot of onions. If you don't like a certain ingredient, you can leave it out with your favorite ingredient. You can put mushrooms in this, your favorite veggies. Put cheese on it. I would put cheese, but I don't have any. Put Parmesan. Basically anything you like. You can make a pizza focaccia. And basically focaccia is like pizza though. Very similar. I like to put a lot of onion because I love onions. Caramelized onions are my favorite. Okay. You can put red onions, yellow onions, white onions. Just be very generous. Again, if you don't like something, you don't have to add it. This is what I like, so that's what I'm adding it. Garlic goes in next. Tomato. Again, this is, use your imagination to this. Okay. Now I'm going to add my garlic powder. You guys, garlic, onion, and tomato, basil, and oregano. Isn't that just a great mix? Okay. I think I added a little bit too much here. Okay, and that's done. I'm just going to show you it up. And there you go. And then I'm going to let this rise again for about 20-25 minutes. And then we're going to bake it. And then I'll bring you once it's finished rising. Okay, so I'm going to bake my focaccia at 400 degrees for 17 to 27 minutes. I'm going to put 17 minutes on my timer. And if it needs more, then I'll add more. But usually 17 to 27 minutes. Okay? And then I'll bring it back once it's done. So my focaccia is done. It's piping hot right now. So I'm just going to let it cool. As you can see, it's piping hot. It smells so good. I can smell that onion, the garlic powder, the oregano, the basil. Oh, it just smells so good. It smells fabulous. I wish you guys could smell it. But I'm going to take it out the container, the aluminum pan, so it can cool down faster. And then I'll cut you a piece. So you want to let it cool down for about 15 to 20 minutes. You want to serve it warm if you want. You can serve it warm if you want, but just let it cool down. And then I'll bring you back. So I'm just going to cut my focaccia. Still hot. But I let it cool down. So I'm just cutting it. It's still really hot. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's very nice. Okay. So I'm just going to move this a little bit. And just cut right here. And you could eat focaccia with a nice pasta, spaghetti, or some sauce, some ragu sauce, marinara sauce. You could dip it. And there you go. And that's the way I do my focaccia. And look at how fluffy that is. Isn't that great? Okay, so I hope you guys do it, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I know I will. And thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, and like, and share it. Thank you. Bye.